Real quick, man. Listen, man. It's a park up the street. If you want to go play, feel free to go play, man. It's a park right up the street. Go ahead and go play. But if you want to level up, if you want to help somebody else level up, if you want to break generational curses, if you want to do great things in this lifetime, if you want to leave a legacy, if you want to help somebody get out of a situation that they can't get themselves out of, if you want to save souls, you came to the right place, man. That being said, let's get straight into it, man. Listen. It's for somebody out there right now. If you came across this video, just know that this video is for you. There's no coincidences. We need to not lean on our own understanding. Instead, we need to trust in God with everything that we have. If somebody do something to you, don't you go back and do nothing to them. Hey, listen, we finna really level up today. If somebody do something to you, don't you go do nothing back to them. It's so easy to go ahead and say, I'm about to go ahead and do something to them. Fuck that. Forget all this God stuff. Forget all this crazy stuff. I'm about to go do what I know that I could do. That's the wrong way. I don't care what situation it is. We may even be hurt through all this. We may not concede that God is going to do what he going to do to them individuals. But that still don't mean that we lean into our own understanding. We go ahead and do something, but we do something back to them. We play tick for tack. That don't mean that. We got to sit back. We got to start leveling up. We got to start growing spiritually. We got to start letting God take control of these situations that we have no control over. If somebody shoot up your house, don't you go shoot back up their house. Don't you go shoot back up their house. It's like, even if you knew a little bit of your heart that was the wrong choice for you to go make, that was the wrong move for you to go do. Even if you knew a little bit of your heart, it's like you knew better. You knew better. So it was so easy to get trapped up in that, though. It was so easy for the devil to tempt you and have you go ahead and proceed with that shooting or whatever else you did. It was so easy. But the hard thing was to do is to let God take control of that situation. Let God handle that situation. Walk away from that situation. Pray about that situation. Pray for them people. That was the hard part. I'm talking to somebody, man. That's the hard part right there. Don't let the devil sit up there and trick you out your position. Because he will. He will now. If you don't sit there and think wisely. If you're not trying to grow spiritually. If you're not trying to grow in general. He will trick you out your position now. He will trick you out your position. So don't let him trick you out your position. Somebody cheat on, your spouse cheat on you. Now you like, shit, let me go cheat on her. Let me go cheat on him. Let me go do it to 100 men. Let me go do it to 100 women. I mean, that's your choice. But what is that going to do? That's going to only hurt you even more. You never accomplish one thing by doing that. You never accomplish one thing by doing that. Instead, you should have let God take control of the situation, handle the situation, how he know how to handle it. Instead, you leaning on your own understanding and taking control of the situation when you're not in control. Only thing you had to do is make the right choice. It's that simple. It's that simple. If somebody kill your family member or kill somebody close to you or do anything like that, don't you go back and try to go get revenge on them individuals or that individual. Don't you do that. It's so easy to go ahead and want to proceed with that thought. It's so easy. It's so easy to go ahead and want to do that. I know. Trust me, I know. But the hard part is to walk away, cry, be angry, talk to God, let God handle that situation. That's the hard part. But you're growing though. You leveling up. You leveling up. See, a lot of times we want to take situations in our own hands. That's where we make the mistake at. That's where we get in trouble at. That's especially a lot of us out there, we know better. We know better. We want to get that temporary satisfaction. Oh yeah, let me go make them feel how I feel. Okay, you're gonna do that, but what's gonna happen to you? You may go to prison, you may get killed yourself, you may get shot yourself, you may get hurt yourself, you may go to jail yourself. You get what I'm saying? You see how many issues there is with going with our own understanding instead of just letting God do what he do best? I'm talking to somebody, man. If you want to really level up, man, this is the time and place where you need to level up, man. It's the park up the street, man. If you want to go play, feel free to go play. It's the park up the street, man. Go ahead and go play. But if you want to level up, if you want to help somebody else level up, if you want to break generational curses, if you want to do great things in this lifetime, if you want to leave a legacy, if you want to help somebody get out of a situation that they can't get themselves out of, if you want to save souls, you came to the right place, man. We got to stop leaning on our own understanding, man. We got to stop it. We're not in control. We only got a choice to make, and that's to make the most choice that makes sense. The most choice that makes sense. It's so easy to say, yeah, I'm a gangster, I'm hard. It's so easy to say, oh yeah, I'm ready to pull a trigger. I can go stab somebody. I can go get revenge for the I can go get revenge on this person. I can go do this, I can go do that. It's so easy to do that. That's easy. That's easy. We're doing it all day, every day. That's easy. But the hard part is to walk away, surrender, let God take control of the situation. I'm going to keep saying it until it clicks in somebody's head. I'm going to keep saying it until it clicks in somebody's head. Oh, let's ride out on these niggas, bro. Let's put our hood and a mask on. Let's ride out on these niggas, man. Let's ride out on these niggas, man. Let's go do that. When it hit midnight, we finna go slide on some niggas, man. It's so easy to get in trouble. But it's hard to start walking your life with Jesus. It's so hard to transform your life and have faith and believe in God that he got that situation under control. He's going to take care of them people. He's going to take care of that person who hurt you. He's going to take care of that person who cheated on you. He's going to take care of that person who abused you. He's going to take care of that person who mistreated you. He's going to take care of that person who did all these crazy things to you. He's going to take care of them. He's going to take care of them people who stole from you. He's going to take care of all them people. He's going to take care of all them people. You better mark my words. You better understand what I'm saying. He's going to take care of them people. But in order for you to grow, in order for you to save your life and save your soul, this is what you have to do. You got to start making the right choices. We got to start knowing wrong from right. We got to start really thinking. We got to really start growing spiritual. We got to really start leveling up. We got to really start making all this make sense. We got to. Like I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this story right real quick. Like my testimony, man. Like when my mama passed, man, 2017. I was so hurt, right? I was so angry. I didn't know what to do. This, like, you know, in our families, normally it's an uncle passing, it's an auntie passing, it's a cousin passing. But when it really hit home, your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your child, your siblings or something like that, when it really hit home, it's gonna touch you. It's gonna really shake something up. I'm not saying that you don't care about your uncles and aunties and that, but I'm talking about when it really hit home. It's like, hold on, I'm angry now. My thought, the devil had entered my mind just like that. Go kill somebody else's mother. And I really wanted to proceed with that. Because I'm like, I'm so hurt. I'm so angry. I'm not understanding why God took my mama. She's still young at this time. But all that didn't matter. Now let me go kill somebody else's mama so they can understand the pain that I'm going through, that I'm feeling right now. Let me go do that. So somebody else can hurt how I'm hurting. I want somebody else to feel how I'm feeling. So let me go kill somebody else's mama. But what I was doing, I was leaning on my own understanding instead of letting God just do what he do. But since I'm so blessed and I'm highly favored, what God do? He instantly sent his angels. He instantly come down there and help me and bless me and touch me and guide me. So that's how I transformed my life. Even though I knew right from wrong, I knew right from wrong. So if I would have proceeded with that killing or whatever, I would have got sincerely punished. I would have had what's coming for me because I already knew better. So if I knew better, I should have been doing better. Doing better is what? Letting God work on me. Letting God come to me. Letting God just work with me in this tragic moment, this transformation. Instead of leaning on my own understanding, doing what I want to do, doing what the flesh want to do. Now I got to get punished. Now you're going to have to probably get punished if you proceed with that because you knew better. Instead of you going spiritually, you want to go do something stupid. You want to let your hurt out on somebody who ain't had nothing to do with that. You want to make the wrong choice. See, in life, we got two choices. It's either the right choice or it's the wrong choice. It's that simple. We ain't got no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different choices. It's either we got the right choice or we got the wrong choice. See, like, I want to let y'all know something too, like, if you know a little bit, like I said, if you know a little bit spiritually, if you know better just in general, and you still chose to do the wrong thing, it's like you're gonna get punished. and you're gonna have it hard. You're gonna have it hard because you knew better. It's like you knew better. That's just like your kids. Okay, all your life you've been telling them, don't mess with the stove, or you know what I'm saying, don't drink and drive, or something like that. Don't drink and drive. You feel me? But you still chose to drink and drive. And so what happens was you end up getting pulled over, or you end up hitting somebody or killing somebody. You get what I'm saying? Da 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 da. Now you're gonna have to suffer them consequences because you knew better. Your whole life you was getting molded and you was getting told and you was getting taught to not drink and drive. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They even got in the driver's test. Don't drink and drive. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff like, and you still chose to drink and drive. So it's like you knew better, but you still didn't choose to do better. So now you got to honestly get punished for making the wrong choices. It's that simple, y'all. Like, we can either level up or we could choose not to level up. It's that simple. Today, I want somebody to level up. I want somebody to break generational curses. I want somebody to help somebody else get out of a situation that they can't get themselves out of. I want somebody else to save one soul, to save 2 souls, multiple souls. I want somebody else to do that. Stand in your power. It ain't about, nowadays, it's not about who could be the hardest, who cut, who could do this. Everybody could do that. Anybody could do that. But can anybody and everybody walk the right path, make the right choices, do the right things, believe in God, have faith in God that he got the situation under control? No, nah. Not everybody can't do that one now. That's a little bit asking for a little bit too much. That's asking for a little bit too much. That's asking for a little bit too much. But everybody can make silly mistakes. Keep making the same silly mistakes. Not learning from the mistakes. That's just like another example. If you make one mistake and you end up going to jail, okay, tap on the wrist. You didn't know that better. You didn't know better like that. Okay, tap on the wrist. We're going to give you maybe 10 days. Okay, you get out. You do the same thing. Tap on the wrist. We're going to give you 90 days. Okay, all right, cool. This is my second time doing this. The same exact thing. Okay, in a different way, a little bit. Okay, boom. I do it again. Go to jail. Now, I don't think you're going to get no more taps on the wrist. I think you're probably finna get maybe 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 years, 10 years, whatever it takes for you to really, whatever the situation is too. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you knew better. God kept sparing you the first 1 or 2 times. But if you keep 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, how many times did you think he's gonna keep sparing you when you're supposed to learn from that one time, that second time at least? How many times do you think he's going to keep sparing you? He's not going to keep sparing you if you keep constantly doing the same thing, because you're not obviously learning. So what he's going to have to do is sit you down for 2 to 3 years, 5 to 10 years, 15, 20, 30 years, whatever the case may be, to let you understand what you need to understand. And hopefully, and during that time, you understand it. That's how it works. That's how it works. If you keep want to scam people, do people dirty, mistreat people, living this life of sin, if you keep doing all this, what you think gonna happen to you? Bad. Ain't nothing good gonna happen to you. If you think you keep robbing stuff and out here stealing cars, breaking in homes and doing all this crazy stuff, what you think gonna come to you? Bad. Because we leaning on our own understanding. Oh, I gotta make some money. Go get a job. Go get a job. Come up with an idea. Come up with a plan. Do something. You don't have to do that. That was what you wanted to do. Go steal, rob, break shit, kill, finesse, scam. That's what you wanted to do. You was leaning on your own understanding instead of trusting in God with everything that you got, that he's going to provide for you, that he's going to do for you, that he haven't left you. He see that you need money. He see that you're struggling with your finances. He see that you need a helping hand, but you didn't have faith in him. You didn't have patience with him. You didn't believe in him. So you wanted to lean on your own understanding. So by you leaning on your own understanding, you didn't really know that much to begin with. So now you done made the wrong choice. And making the wrong choice comes with what? Maybe jail time, couple felonies, few felonies, name get messed up, you know, may get hurt, you know what I'm saying? It comes with a lot of stuff with making the wrong decisions. Making the right decisions, it comes with a lot of benefits as well. Growing spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Growing just in general, physically, mentally, spiritually. These are the things that we have to understand. And it may seem crazy like, oh, how am I going to do that? Or, you know what I'm saying? You probably don't want to change your life around because of what people are going to say about you, how people are going to think about you, you know, all these type of things. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is change your life. You shouldn't care who going to think this of you or what they think or none of that. Or you need to be encouraging them to change their life, because if you know what you know, change your life. I encourage you to change your life, my brother, my sister. I encourage you to change your life. That's all we can do. We try to do better ourselves, and we encourage the next individual to do the same thing. Because we done all went through so many different challenges, so many different tests, so many different experiences that life then taught us to keep honestly repeating the same dumbass mistakes. That's like 1 + 1 = 2, and then the teacher keep asking you, what's 1 + 1? And you saying 9. Like, what? Like, what the hell? Like, we've been going over 1 + 1 = 2 for about 5 months now. And you still don't know that. That's simple multiplication. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's simple multiplication. Like, hold on. I don't know. Maybe you is a little slow or some shit. I don't know. We're not trying to talk about nobody, man. You know, we got to have a sense of humor and all this too as well. But it's just like that. I'm trying to break it down and, you know, to y'all as I can, how I can, you know, for y'all to understand that we don't have to get revenge. We don't have to go leaning on to our own understanding. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to play get back with the get back game. We don't have to play tick for tack. We don't have to do all that. Let me tell y'all another quick story. Somebody did something to me, right? Like, I forgot, like, many times, but this particular time, somebody did something to me, right? You know, really did something to me, you know what I'm saying? Stole probably like 10,000 from me, you know what I'm saying? Some little assets and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Doing some little things to me. And it was so easy. I'm about to make this clear for y'all. It was so easy for me to say, you know what? I know where he stay at. I know where his mama stay at. I know where his people stay at. I know everything about this individual. So what I'm going to do is, over some materialistic stuff, over some money, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go shoot his house up. I'm going to go do all these things to him. But in the mix of that, somebody can get killed. That's the intentions anyway. Somebody was, you know what I'm saying? We want to kill somebody, right? But that's not what the right thing is to do. But at that moment, you know, we could be thinking like, all right, if I'm shooting somebody's stuff up, I mean, you ain't just shooting just to shoot, is you? You trying to hurt somebody. You trying to, you know what I'm saying, deliver a message, right? That was so easy to do and to fall into that trap, right? Because we so angry that this individual took our money from us or took our materialistic stuff from us and just did us that way when we was a good individual. It was so easy to do that. But the hard part was to let God take control of that situation. Let God deal with that person, that individual. That's the hard part. When this individual did all this stuff to me, it was just so hard. I mean, it was easy for me because I didn't pass so many tests that God didn't try to, you know what I'm saying, that he was putting me through to see how I would react, to see did I learn anything from my old situations and past tests and challenges and situations and stuff like that. But I already passed it. It was a breeze for me. It was a breeze. Other people in my ear, though, that's how the devil works. Other people get in your ear. Oh, you gonna let them do that to you like that? Hell no, I would have did this. I would have did that. Well, you not me and I'm not you. If you would have did it, that's on you. But I know better. You know better. So you do better. Just because they done stole money from you, just because they done stole materialistic stuff from you, you can get that back. God gonna give you that back tenfold. God gonna give you that back tenfold. But the test, the challenge, the leveling up part came in is you got two choices. What you gonna do? You gonna trust in me? Or you gonna lean on your own understanding? I'm talking to somebody, man. Listen, it's a park up the street. If you want to go play, feel free to go play. It's a park up the street, man. Go ahead and go play. But if you want to level up, if you want to help somebody else level up, if you want to break generational curses, if you want to do great things in this lifetime, if you want to leave a legacy, if you want to help somebody get out of a situation that they can't get themselves out of, if you want to save souls, you came to the right place. We got two choices. Is you gonna have faith and trust and believe in God with everything that you got? Or you gonna lean on your own understanding? That's the one of the two choices. And between that time, the time frame that all this stuff happened in, think wisely. Think strategically. Think smart. Because it's so easy for the devil to get in your ear and say, if I was you, I'd go ahead and proceed with the shooting. If I was you, I'd go ahead and proceed with this. I'd go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Instead of hearing God's voice override the devil's voice and hear God's voice, No, that's not the right thing to do. That ain't even the right thing to do. It seems like it's the right thing to do, but by the time you get yourself in that, you're going to get, you boy, boy, you're going to go to prison. You're going to go, you know what I'm saying? You can get killed. Anything can happen to you. Just because you're leaning on your own understanding. I can't keep even saying that no more and more, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so crazy that a lot of us, we do lean on our own understanding. And I came from that. I'm not trying to put myself out of that, but I came from that. So far from that. I done leveled up so many times. I done already broke so many generational curses. I done already passed so many tests. Pushed through so many obstacles. Pushed through so many challenges. I done already did that. Now it's time for you to do that. Now it's time for you to honestly grow spiritually. Level up. Help somebody else level up. Help somebody out of a situation that they can't get themselves out of. It's time. It's like we know better, but we don't want to do better. But how long can we keep on going with our lives and we're not doing better? We constantly hitting our head, hitting our head, hitting our head, hitting our head. It's like we going in circles, just going in circles. We're gonna get drunk off our own shit. We're gonna get drunk off our own shit. We don't need no liquor. We don't need that. We're gonna keep going in circles. Keep going in circles. Instead of just learning 1 or 2 times and going ahead. It's that simple, y'all. I don't care whatever situation y'all in right now, whatever y'all going through, whatever challenges being presented to y'all, whatever test is being presented to y'all right now. Just know you only got 1 or 2 choices. You can either make the right choice or you can lean on your own understanding. If I was you, from experience and just growing spiritually and a lot of stuff that I done endured in my lifetime and came across, and a lot of stuff that I done completed so far, and I still have much to do, I would make the right choice. I would trust in God. I would put all my faith and belief and hope in God that He's going to take care of them individuals. He's going to take care of that situation. A lot of stuff that by making the wrong choices, we're hurting ourselves. We ain't hurt nobody else. I mean, you may hurt somebody else and all that, but you're not physically hurting nobody else. You hurting yourself. You're doing this damage to yourself. You're going to have to dig yourself out of a deeper hole if you keep on not making the right choices. You're going to have to dig yourself out of a hole that is so deep, Instead of you digging yourself out that hole that is so deep, you should have just made the right choice. Should have made the right choice, man. Listen, it's your boy, man. I ain't finna hold y'all up no longer, man. You already get it. 1 + 1 = 2, man. Listen, it's your boy.